Right. We just get things set up. All right. Hello. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, today I am playing a different deck than usual. I'm playing Emu, so I'll show list in a sec. Just gonna open dashboard and all that. Just give me 1 second. I think mm, I think it's delayed a bit. I think it's gonna be like 15 more minutes or so. So, um, but yeah, let's see here. I'll just open dashboard. I just want to make sure that I am in the tournament and I did register my deck list as it shows up in my um yeah, I think I did. Okay. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Yep, yep. Yep. Okay. So this is my I'll pull up my deck list here. So the reason why I'm playing Emu tonight instead of Sanji is just because Sanji has been uh very uncooperative with me in the past month or so. I have been playing a lot of Sanji and I have not been getting the results that I want. And I brought Emu to a Store Treasure Cup, went X1, and was like, yeah, I'll just stick with Emu. I still know how to play the deck. It hasn't really changed that much, right? Like, you still have your Charlia, Saturn, uh, Elders at your service, all your counter events, like, as long as you know how to fix up your hand, I think Emu is a good pick. So I'm just gonna double check. 13 minutes left to register. Okay. Um, Yeah. So this is my um list. I have about like 15 minutes, so I'm going to do some test games on regular sim to fill up the time. Yeah. Just like a warm-up game or two. Yeah, it's gonna be business as usual. So, it's just gonna be yeah. So, okay, Boa is one of the matchups that I need practice against, so this is actually nice. So I do have every single elder except for Peter. I have Saturn, so I think this is a keep. The only reason I would ever maul is to get a one cost in hand, but I don't think I really need that. So leader effect, and yeah, I have every single elder in hand now, so I'm guaranteed that. And Saturn should be able to grab any stragglers for me. The only thing is I'm probably going to struggle in getting trash set up, and it's not even a struggle because I got that. And yeah, grab it never existed there for sure. Um, Here will leader effect, swing 5. They likely take this and see if they trigger something. Okay, no triggers. And then leader effect, I'll play Saturn. Here I will actually take a 10 cost, and the reason why is because I have a lot of counter already. So I think a 10 cost early is fine. Otherwise, because yeah, I don't really need because the other effects are either another elders or a Peter. I don't think I need another Peter yet, so let's just see how this goes, and then I think we stack it like this. We don't really need the searcher anymore, but yeah, we'll see how this goes. I think they play a 5 cost Nami here, is usually what they do. Okay, 4 cost bow is also pretty standard. I think this is a 2k 1k with a Peter and a Mars. And the reason why is because I don't want to play Mars against Boa anyways, and I want to fill up my trash with the Elders. And I also want to minimize my hand size in case of a 5 cost Nami. So I think we play Nasujiro out. Just ping 5/5 here. 5/5, play Nasujiro. Okay. In this case, I think I could take, like, I could go 6. Because, like, if they let the Boa go, then, like, that's one less body to think about anyways. So I'm fine with that. And then, here we just play Nasujiro and then pass. Or I haven't used leader ability yet. Um hmm. Trash this or trash, I think I trashed something from my hand. Which I think is Saturn or Mars. I think Mars. Saturn I can, oh my god. Yeah. I mean, that's fine. We have plenty of time to trash it later. Yeah, this is a practice game, so it's not like I need everything perfect, anyways. Yeah, they're gonna attach one with Ron. Okay, they're gonna go 6/6/6. 6 there. Sure. Hmm. Now I'm thinking I probably shouldn't have trashed the Mars because we can just okay. Never punished. Yeah. I think we trash this. Kind of want more cards in trash anyways. So, grab that, trash that, leader effect, go like that. And then here we play a Mars, trashing a Saturn, KO that. Take a life, that's fine. Because we're gonna go 5 to Ron. And then 5 at life. Unless they counter this. If they counter this, I'll just... Okay. I'll go like 7 to Ron. And here they play like a 9 cost Boa, which is fine. Yeah. 4 cost pudding. So if you guys aren't aware of the new ban list, right? 4 cost pudding is gone now. Um, and I think that's like the only way that they win here is if they can pudding femur. Here I'll just use probably this. Grab that, and 2k with it. Yeah. If they can pudding femur, that's like their win con. Otherwise, I kind of just win here. Is kind of how it goes. But swing 5, and then swing another 5. Oh, I made a mistake swinging 5 with Emu first. I should not have done that. But yeah. Swing 5 there. A leader effect. Trash probably a Peter at this point. Because I kind of want the Nusjuro for lethal swings. Right? Yeah. And then you grab. That's another Nusjuro. So I guess I should have just kept the Peter. Yeah. Here I think I go. Yeah, just go 7 here. They take this. They heal life. Then next turn we go pressure them more. Uh, if they pudding, if it's just pudding, I think it's fine. If they pudding femur this, then I think we could lose. Okay. They just. Oh, okay. They're femuring the leader. That's totally fine. Yeah. Um. I mean, I can just go 1, 2, 3, like that. And then if they swing 10 here, I just block with Workery and pass. And then here we just go 7 minus 2 there. Okay. Seven, 7, 7, 7, 7. Right, just ping sevens. And depending on if they take all of them or don't take all of them, then we just clear board instead. Alright, leader effect. Play you. Trash you. Play everyone out. Grab a 10 cost, I think is the only valid option anyways. Yeah. Uh, so go like that. Another 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 12 to life. 9, 11. So they need 4 2Ks for that? Do I survive a femur? Femur is like 15. 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I would be exactly out of counter. So, yeah. I think I just go all in anyways. Okay. 8, 10. Okay. They have exact counter. Um, but yeah, it depends on how they split because I still have 2 blockers. If they top deck femur, then it is what it is. Okay. Yeah, we win here. I'm pretty sure, anyways. Let's just block this to be safe, I guess. But like, I don't know. If they top deck femur, then like it is what it is. Yeah. The reason 12 might have been a mistake there, but I think it's fine because you can go. Um, Gosh, what was it? Because I didn't expect this. If I did, I would have just left 2 Dawn up. go 10, right? Yeah, I guess I didn't need to risk it, but this is a practice game, so like doesn't really matter too much. I think the actual tournament's gonna start soon though. Ow. Okay. Uh, is my sound like going okay by the way? Hmm. Interesting. Okay. Um. Wait. What mic am I using right now? Mm,
Is this better? I think it was using my earphone mic the entire time, but yeah, I just changed it to like my actual mic. So hopefully that sounds better now. Um, but yeah, should start soon. It's I think like 1:15. Okay, yeah, I was using my earphone mic. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering because my earphones were also sounding really weird, like very fuzzy as well. So I think it was using like both my earphone mic and my earphone audio or something like that. Like yeah, but glad we got that figured out before the actual tournament starts. I'm seeing there's more viewers coming in, so I will show the emu list again. It's very standard, you know. Like emu is a very much a soft deck, but um yeah, the most I think the most variance is probably like how much Shirahoshi and Guard you're playing. It's like, are you running 2-4 or 3-3 split? And like that's it. Um, but everyone else, I think, just runs this list. It's just 4 of each Elder, 4 of the 10 cost, 4 of Ground Def and Never Existed, 4 of both Searchers, 2 of this. Some people run Equilibrium, I guess, but I think Equilibrium's just a worse version of Losing My Edge. Um, because the main effect you're not ever using. Like the one matchup that I thought was gonna get worse after all of this was Sabo, but I played against a Sabo in Red Bull using Emu, and it was still like very much, very Emu favorite. So like, yeah, um, yeah. Now we're just waiting for the tournament to start. So, yeah. And for any return viewer who's like, "Oh, why are you on Emu instead of Sanji?" It's because I've been and I might make a video on this, but I've brought Sanji to a lot of EB03 tournaments, and I have not gotten nearly the results that I wanted. It's very much a high rolly deck, in my opinion, nowadays, because it's mainly due to this. Hold up. If I just pull this up, right. So this was a list that I tried to make like as consistent as possible, and I added like pudding searchers, wedding searchers, all that. But getting these two in trash early enough is very, very hard. And sometimes you like I just don't draw gravity blades, or I just don't draw red rock. Like there are games where that happened, and so I'm kind of tired of that. So I just decided to play Emu because it's a lot more consistent. Um, Sometimes I don't even draw free cost Sanji. If you don't draw free cost Sanji early enough, you also just lose. So um, I used to be able to do that very, very consistently, but ever since Reiju came out, I don't know why, but like I think a curse has been put on me where the deck is just not consistent at all. So that's why I'm on Emu right now. I'm practicing for regionals, and I want the best possible chance for regionals, right? So um, Emu, I think, only has there's like two matchups that I'm worried about, and it's Mihawk and Rosinante. Other than that, I think I'm pretty set on everything else. Um, Boa, I think, was the only other matchup that was unfavored in the like spread, but I wouldn't say I've figured out how to play against Boa, but more like Boa is one of those high rolly decks as well, where if you don't really trigger much from life, you're not really doing much, and I think Emu has pretty good answers to Boa. Um, like you still remove their bodies, you still do the whole Nusjuro thing, you still do the whole um, 10 cost thing. You just have to worry about Perfume Femur and Pudding, but Pudding's banned. Pudding's banned. Not right now. We still have like half a month until it's like actually banned, but yeah. Also, if you've been wondering where I've been, since I haven't been streaming for a tiny bit now, I was traveling for about 2 weeks. I was out of town. I went out of town for Red Bull, but also for just visiting my friends. So I did not have my setup with me. I did not have anything. Or, no, I did have my setup. It was more so just I didn't have the time because I wanted to spend time with my friends. So that was why I've been MIA. Now that I'm back, I should have more time to stream. I'm going to stream every Monday again. And I am working on a video right now. This time it'll be more OP15 focused just because EB03 is like almost done now, pretty much. The only time I'll do an EB03 video again is probably if I win regionals somehow, like next weekend I have an EB03 regional. If I get a good place in that, I'll make a video. But if not, then I won't, and it'll just be OP15 from here on. In terms of OP15, though, I have been testing out some leaders from OP15. So Lucy is my top pick right now. I think Lucy is very fun. It's a Dressrosa event-based leader, which are like two things that I really like. And it's like the best removal deck in the format. So I might be on Lucy for 15. I know I've been talking a lot about Brooke as well. And I'm still on Brooke, but I think I've realized that Brooke is kind of mid, right? Like, it's not bad, but it's also not good. Like, I am going to build Brooke and play him no matter what. But because I've been playing more and more competitively recently, I need a good competitive viable deck, and I don't think Brooke is it. So Brook is gonna be my side deck, my pet deck, right? I'm always gonna be on Brook, but like I I need a better deck to play competitively. Um, this is my secondary pick. Bell Luffy, I think, is very good, especially now that Raigo is unbanned and Pudding is banned. I think it's uh, gonna be left unchecked ish. So yeah, I think Bell Luffy is in a very good spot right now. Being able to play the secret Luffy here, um, and also you have access to stuff like Wiper, like the 7 cost Robin, um, Kalgara. 5 cost Kalgara is insane in this deck. So, um, yeah, like I think it's like not a bad in a bad place. I was looking at Purple Enel, and I think it's a bit boring. Like I know it's really strong. Like all of the 1 costs are really strong. You know, people started realizing how insane this holy is, but I think it's so linear. Like you just play an L, and then you go, okay, I'll play out my events to dig, dig, dig. I'll play these, I'll dig some more, and then like it's very like you just play out your cards. You look at your hand, you see what cards you have, you play them out, kind of deck, and you don't really um think about your plays because there's usually a best play that's very um obvious from what I've seen. And then you also just have really good value cards because everything replaces itself. So it doesn't seem like a deck that I'd like just because it seems a bit autopiloty at some point. Like I'm not saying that all NL players are gonna be brain dead. I think there's still a skill floor, but I don't think the skill or sorry, there's gonna be a skill ceiling to reach, but I don't think the skill floor is that high. If that makes sense, it's very easy to play it. It's not easy to play it super well, but it's easy to get into it. And like I think if you have good fundamentals, you'll just be able to pick it up and do really well. But I think it's a bit too brain dead for me. And yeah, so I'm thinking either Lucy or Bell Luffy, maybe Kalgara. Kalgara also seems pretty fun, but I don't know. Yeah, sorry to disappoint. I don't know. Emu is just my comfort pick. I don't know. I would be on Sanji still if Sanji did not like uh I had like a pretty big loss streak with Sanji. Um, so for context, right, I brought Sanji to LCQ, went X free, so was 1 win away from uh, getting into Nats, and uh, but then like after that, I brought it to Red Bull, brought it to Store Treasure Cup, brought it to locals, and I just kept like going on a loss streak. So I'm like, Sanji doesn't seem like it. And most of my losses were just because I didn't draw the cards that I need. And there might be like, I'm not saying it's all luck based. I think there were definitely like some misplays here and there, but I don't think they were big enough where it's like it's purely due to skill. I think it was also because of um, just like the deck being somewhat inconsistent. So I'm like, okay, I'll just bring Emu to Store Treasure Cup, and then I played, and I got X1. I do want to play Kalgara. I do want to play like it's such a fun deck. Like I had a, although do I still have like my old Kalgara list in here? No, I think I deleted it. Yeah, but when I play with my friends offline, um, like not locals, not anything. Uh, when I play with my friends who don't play the game at all, I play Kalgara with them because it's one of those decks before the buffs that was like this is strong enough to show them what the game is like, but it's not like broken, and had a lot of fun. You know, it's very easy to teach as well, right? Because it's just like you play Ohm and then you play Holy, and then after that you play Kalgara and to Noland, stuff like that. But now with like the new support, it goes kind of crazy because you just go Wiper, you keep having Rested Dawn so you can play stuff for free. You have Robin to swarm even more. You have this Kalgara that can finally make Nolan searchable. Um, is there echo uh, in my mic or? Hmm. Okay. Yeah, but I don't know. Oh, actually, never mind. You can't play the Robin in Kalgara. Yeah, you won a treasure cup. Congrats, congrats. I would be on Rosie so hard right now if I could. Uh, but like, secret laws a bit out of my budget. I think yeah. I think Rosie is the B diff this format. Honestly, I think it's such a good deck right now because like it beats this deck super hard. I think it beats. What does it lose to? Like Sanji? Like any blue deck was what I saw in like the matchup spread, but I think unless it's Sanji, and even Sanji you have like answers to like Virgo, right? If you're able to play Virgo against Sanji, you're just good anyways. So I think it's like a really really good pick right now. Yeah, I'm just waiting for them to start. I think they're giving. Okay, so 1:30 was when they started dropping people. So we're gonna wait just a bit more. Yeah, I assume it's bottom deck removal, but like nowadays you have answers to it because you have Rosie Law and Virgo. So I think it's such a like a good deck, like a good all rounder. I just have to kind of pray that all the Rosies match up into all the aces and Sanjis early. Is kind of what I have to do in this regional. But yeah, I don't know. I think the thing is like I want to play Sanji. It's just like I don't trust myself or my luck with Sanji right now, and so that's why I'm on Emu. I tested it like again. I tested out Emu in a store treasure cup, and I did really well, like X1, right? And the one loss, by the way, was against Red Purple Roger. So I'm like, okay, that's like the one super loss matchup that isn't really played this meta, anyways. So might as well just um, bring Emu since I still know how to play the game, or to play the deck. Yeah. Yeah. I think. Let's see. Um. I'm just waiting for them to announce it. It should be like any minute now, but I think they're struggling because like they're eating. So probably could have played another game there, but I didn't know what time they were gonna start it off, and I didn't want to like leave in the middle of a game. I'll go to like private. I don't know. Do I have a Mihawk built? Actually, I don't know if I have like an actual Mihawk build in here. Let me just check. This does not seem like a good Mihawk build. This seems kind of outdated. Uh, like this carrot. I don't think people play carrot anymore in Mihawk. Um, yeah, this isn't. I don't know. I'll take a look and see if I can find a better list, and then I'll hop on private games with myself. Unless any of you want to play against me, in which case I can send like a code. but it'll probably start in like a minute or two. So, um, I heard a notification sound, but I don't see anything. Okay, let's see. This is this a is this a is this a list that people use? Um, it has the Perona, it has the Supernova stuff. Zoro. Why a Pruvo? Just because of 6 cost law? Only free Shanks and free law. I don't know. This doesn't seem like a good list either. Um, I don't know enough about Mihawk though. I'm just like looking at like gumgum.gg and just putting a deck. Okay, this seems like an actual law list. Or not law, Mihawk. 9 cost Shanks? Is 9 cost Shanks just for the mirror? Are people that scared of the mirror that they're playing 9 cost Shanks? What else is... There's Anel, there's Lucy, there's... Bell Luffy. Yeah, 9 cost Shanks doesn't seem good. I feel like you just play Mihawk in that slot. Unless I'm like missing something really big. I don't know. I'll just use this. It has the core cards anyways. It's solo v self. Yeah. No, it doesn't. It's Eternal. Like it's block 4 now. It's one of the ones that they made an exception for. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. What is this hand? Okay, just mill that. I think you just peek here. I guess you grab this. There's not really any other. Bottom decking 2 Shanks is kind of rough too. I think you just go like that. Play the. I think you grab this right as Mihawk. You don't really care about early counter yet, but also it is like a brick fest, and this. Yeah, this is way too bricky. Actually, you probably want a 2K, like some at least some counter. Swing 5. And I think as Emu, you kind of have to take this one because, okay, hand saved itself a bit. Yeah, trash a Peter. Swing 5 here. And then just effect. Probably take that. And then go search, grab that, pass. Play out Tashigi, leader effect. I think you want to play this, starting the next turn. You can kind of, swing 6 probably, as Mihawk. And then use Tashigi. Or, I guess there's no reason to use Tashigi effect, then I should have just gone 7. Yeah. I don't know. I was thinking more like... I don't know why I thought that I should be... No, it's not STO1. I mean, yeah, it is STO1 to STO9, but Bonnie is part of the specific list that they made into Block 4. So there's a list of cards. You should look it up because I think SD Bonnie is probably the most relevant card in that, but there's also like the Usopp like Dressrosa stage. There's Ideo blocker. There's You Can Be My Samurai. I think is in there too. Um, what else is in there? Um, oh, okay. They just sorry, the Chinoize Cup people just dropped 6 people, so I think they're waiting for 6 more to go in or 3 more tickets. Yeah, yeah. All the stuff rotating that's reprinted in. Yep. I think there's like a list online as well. I haven't looked it up, but yeah, it's all the like stuff that is yeah. But what do I do here? I think I do this first. I want to cycle. Such a such a dumb hand. Do I swing into K and K ever? I feel like swinging into K and K is kind of valid if the Shigi's on board, right? Or do you guys think that's a dumb move? Because like, if Kid and Killer and Coffin Boat are both on board, then you can just like get 2 free rested stuff every single turn, rather than like having to rest Dawn. Is my mindset? I'll try it out. And then like this, you never save. Um, then just swing 5 at life. I think as Mihawk, you probably take here because you want your Shanks. Play that and then pass. And yeah, you don't get Shanks here. You go leader effect with Tashigi. You can go rest these 2. And if I play Bonnie, I need 8. So I need 1 more. So I just swing 5 first. Or do I go... I think I just go like this. Search. Grab another Tashi. I guess if you don't get Mihawks, do you just Tashigi swarm as Mihawk? Or if you don't get Shanks? I guess that's a valid strategy. I think that's valid. I'll try it out. Looking from Mihawk perspective, I think Tashigi swarm seems good. Then you can rest this. Oh, well, whoops. Hold up. Restart the turn. What happened here? Okay. I think I encountered a bug. Okay. uh, uh, I'm gonna have to restart the sim, guys. One second. Yeah, I I meant to activate. I thought I was activating Tashigi, but I was activating the Mihawk effect, and that's why I restarted, and then it just like bugged out. Oh yeah. Um. It'll probably start like closer to 2 at this point. Yeah. All right. Mihawk. Actually, let's try out. Do I have a Rosie list? Should I grab a Rosinante list and just see? The matchup is really cooked for Rosie. It's really, really, really hard to beat Rosie with Emu. RG Luffy. How is RG Luffy in 15? Because I think it looks very, very interesting, and like I've played it a bit, and like it's powerful. I was also talking to someone at locals, and they were saying how RG Luffy just stomps on Emu. But the reason why I'm on Emu is just because I have the most practice with Emu and Sanji, and Sanji right now is like not living up to my expectations. So I don't really want to like learn a new deck. The other deck that I was looking into was like Red Green Law, but I think Red Green Law loses too hard to like power reduction. So like Emu probably screws it over a bit because of Nusjuro just making 8 cost kid smaller. And it feels a bit janky. So I don't know. I think Red Green Luffy is a good deck. I just don't know if I have enough time to practice it. I know I was also considering it for Red Bull, so maybe if I started practicing then, I could have played it now. Yeah. Um. So let's try Rosie. Rosie, where is Rosie? There it is. Oh, the other thing is I don't have my promo Robin playset, so that's another thing. Seems like a mall. Oh wait, this one doesn't have Virgo. I didn't realize that. I think this is a keep for Emo for sure. And the reason why is because you have double searcher. Um, yeah, Nusjuro is kind of useless in this matchup, anyways. I think it's always never existed. Search here. Is that a whiff? No. There's this, but I don't think there's any other. I think you double searcher. Yeah, double searcher. I think is good here. Probably. I know. There's rosy players. I know there's rosy players in the chat. So, sorry if I'm misplaying here. But I think I don't know. This seems like a good strat to me. Here I think I 2K. I want to stay healthy, but I also want to um I want to stay healthy, but I also want to save this Warcury so that I can play it out this turn. But yeah, we'll play out. We'll use the sugar. Grab this. Probably something like that. And then we can play this. Swing 5 or swing 6? I think 6. I don't think I need the Dawn up yet. 6 here I think I take as Emu. Oh, of course. Oh, if you took, you would have gotten the Saturn. God. Trash this. Swing 5. I think I just block here so that it forces this. And then play out Saturn. Grab another Saturn. And then just pass. What's the best play? Do you just like return an active Dawn here as Rosie, and then just go Or do you swing like 9, return active, or like, wait. Oh, okay. Wait. Right. Yeah, you don't have to. I'm so used to like Sanji. You know how Sanji just like um has to attack back. Like they can attack back to get a Dawn back. I forgot that that's not really a thing with Rosie for some reason. So 6 here. I think because Emu just take because everything else is too much info. Play this. Swing another 6. Um, this point just go 1k 1k. I think. Next turn you'll be at. Ooh, that's rough. In which case I actually want to save those. So we'll just start using. Yeah, that's rough. Trash this probably. Um, do I heal with 7 cost law? I could. I could. Uh, but it's better to ramp back, I think. So just trash that, gain life, play you, gain an active Dawn, swing 8 at face to force out another, and then this is only 2 life or less, so I think I just play this out. Grab any law, so another Rosie law, I think, or 7 cost. I don't think so either. I just grabbed a random list and I just happened to have it. I think yeah, like after seeing it again, I'm like, this is so mid. This is so mid. I don't think I'll ever play this out. I guess I should have just filtered it out, but um, yeah, like I don't think I've seen. I know there's Rosie players in the chat, so I'm sure you guys know better than me. But there was like this is a one of in the list that I grabbed online, and because like it had everything else, I was too lazy to just grab like a better list. Probably I don't know. I feel like yeah, this law is good, but let's try that. I don't know. I'm not trying to master playing Rosie. This is just like me practicing anyways. So at this point, I think Mars is not a good card anymore. So just trash that. I think I have every single Elder anyways. I have Peter, Nus, Mars, Valkyrie, and Saturn. Yeah, so swing 5. I guess I could just take. No reason not to. I already used leader effect. That was actually a mistake. 5, just block. Play out Saturn. Guess grab a 10 cost. Because I saw 2 10 costs, and I already have 1, so then there's only 1 more that I haven't seen. And then effect, play out you. I guess this isn't the worst position to be in. You have 2 blockers here. Here I think just search. I wish I could grab that, but I think I love you is probably a. Oh wait, specifically law, so I can only grab that. Oh, all the searchers I see. All the searchers in this deck have like their own niches that I should probably think about some more. But yeah. I think I just swing like 9. 9 there. I think I just block and draw. And then like another 9. I think is also just another block and draw. And then just pass. Maybe. Swing like 6, and then 6, and then leader effect. Yeah, I don't know. Rosie seems very, very powerful. To me at least. And it might just be like a matchup knowledge thing. But like I don't know where I could have pressured them more there is the main thing. Trash. I don't know, like probably Charlia from this hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Saturn effect. Probably a Nusajiro just to go for game. Then Mars effect. Don't do that. Swing 7. Minus 2k of this would be, yeah, no. So like just go 7 life minus 2k here to make it a 7k. So and then just go like 6, I guess, or 7, 6, 7. I guess I could just start taking as law as well. Like there's no downside to that. 9. Okay, they have 9 cards in hand, so we can use hand rip law, then leader effect, play out this law, to then play out this law. Yeah, this law is really mid, but 4, 2, 2, 2, yeah. Place you, use card action, rip 2 events from hand. 5, probably counter here. Probably should have countered the Mars instead of the Valkyrie. Slight mistake there. Deploy this. Swing 6. 2k. Effect. That's kind of goofy. Just block, and then another 8, probably like a counter event here. Yeah, I don't know how, let's see, because like from this position, I don't think Emu wins. So that's our last Elder. There's one more, I think, like in the middle of the deck somewhere here, because I've stacked 2 times after I've seen, so probably actually in the top 7. I think it's somewhere around the top, so it's probably like this Saturn search. I'll find my last Elder. I'm pretty sure, but yeah, like I'm not entirely sure how I'm supposed to. I guess I can just go for board because they can only use their ability once per turn. Is that the move here? If I go for board as Emu in this state, then I think I can outgrind them a bit, probably. Because if I go for life, then they have 2 blockers, they have 5 life anyways. It's pretty interesting. I don't know. Like, it feels so bad. This matchup feels so bad. And I know that this top life is the 2k counter law. If I go for board, 7 into 6, right? 7 into 6, they can block, draw a card here, something like that. So, hard to tell, hard to tell. I guess I don't know if you ever go for board though. 7, 7. Uh, 2K, 1K. Or do I just block? Could also just take. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure here I'll find my last elder. No? Okay. Then I've stacked it. It's in the next stack, or it's in the next search. Is my last 10 cost elder. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. This one's that one. And then I think you actually discard a card to attempt to KO Visla. And as Rosie, you just take because you have stuff like that. In which case you can go for that 7 to 4. But then I just go 2K, 2K. And then it's saved because that you just block and then pass. Search, grab you. I'll just discard it for 8 cost law later anyways. 6 at life. It's got 2K. Oh, is it up? Okay. Alright, the actual Chinoize Cup is up, so I will stop doing that. Right. Sorry for the long wait there, guys. And yeah, sorry if I'm not if I didn't talk much. I wanted to kind of focus a bit on testing there, but I don't know. It feels like Rosie just has answers to everything that Emu can do. So that's the one matchup I want to dodge. But other than that, I think Emu's pretty good into everything else. So, and I'm also not a good Rosie player, so I'm sure good Rosie players would be better at screwing me up. All right. So I have to stream on the thing. Let's see if it works. Do I think Rosie is easy to pilot? I mean, it seemed pretty simple from what I just played, but I don't know. I think there's some micro plays here and there that make it harder or not. I don't know. Like yeah, like I'd say yes and no as well. Hold up. My opponent is saying that my sim version is not the same as theirs. I'm gonna try like closing my sim and then opening it again. Uh, yeah, I agree. There's some complex decisions, but for the most line, it's pretty straightforward. Yeah, like I'd say your first like four turns as Rosie seem very straightforward to me. But after, like, once you get to those like low life points where it's like, oh, I have to play 8 cost law, and then I have to decide between like Rosie and Law or 7 cost Law, which one's better to play. Uh, do I heal here or do I not heal so I can play I Love You and grab another 8 cost Law from trash, or do I grab another 2K from trash? There's like stuff like that that I think is hard, but I don't think it's like a hard deck. All right, so I'm not gonna look at the chat anymore because the tournament started. But all right, Ace versus Emu. This is the classic. Um, going second. 1 cost. I think this is a mall. I think. Yeah, the reason why is because I didn't have a curve. Yeah, I got second in the matchup, which is very, very, very good. But we'll see if I still remember this matchup. There's not really that many ace players I've noticed recently. Like, at least in my local, no one really plays ace anymore. So, I'm not saying like I'm totally, totally out of practice against ace, but I don't know. I just don't see it nearly as often as I used to. This is rough. You have to grab the Saturn here. 10 cost is in trash now, which is very rough, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Um, yeah, the reason why is because like Saturn's just your best turn two play, and so you kind of need to grab him. And also having a 10 costs in hand this early is pretty bad for you. So I'm gonna leader effect. Do I want to fill up trash or do I want to pressure life? I think I want to pressure life. If they want to attach free Dawn to Garp again, be my guest, right? So they don't have a Dawn attached diver, so if they take this life, they only grab 1 life instead of 2. So this pressures them to counter. Yeah. Then stage play this. I don't like that. So I have Nusajuro and Mars. I still need, or Nusajuro and Mercury. I still need Mars and I still need Peter. So I think I'll actually grab the Saturn here because I can't grab the 2Ks, right? And the 4K events are good. They're really good, but I don't have an incentive to use them now. I want to use them later. So here I think they play like 7 and then Marco or Yamato. Um, so I want to find a Mars. Oh, Cavendish. Yeah, I really want to find a Mars now. All right. Let's see our top deck. All right. Search first. Okay, we grab a Charlia. We grab Charlia here. Yeah. Because then, yeah. Ugh, I hate that. I hate that this is here, but I think I need to grab this. Trash that. Leader effect, trash that. Play out Mars. Trash Cav. Swing 6. Ugh. Too many things I'm trashing. But also, I have 3 4K events in hand, so I'm not in a bad position. I think there's other cards that I'd rather see in trash, but yeah, it's not the worst. I have 3 Warcuries, 2 Saturns, 1 Nusjuro. So I just need Peter. I need to search for Jupiter. Which means in hindsight I probably should have um hmm. Here I think I block. Pretty sure. 9. If I take here, yeah, I think I block this one. Swing 6 here. And then I just trash the Saturn to draw a card because I need to. I don't want to cycle here, but I want to get some cards. Nice. Okay, Peter's right there, so that's good. Just ping another 6 and then play out Nasajuro and pass. Because next turn they're probably going to play Newgate. 8 cost event into 10 beard, right? So I want to be prepared for that and just have a Nasajuro ready so I can double Nasajuro. We don't have a 10 cost. So that's... I think this is where we start taking life because we don't have a 10 cost. Yeah. We'll see what happens. We can counter out of 1 and take 1. Worst case... Thank you. Oh my god. That... Oh my god, they played a pudding. That actually helped me so much. Okay. So I think I still take 1 here. Okay. That's very good. So we go 2K 1K? No, 2K. Yeah, Mars. I think I keep the Mars in hand because worst case if we don't find a 10 cost, then we can use this. Yeah. Okay. It's one of those games. It's one of those games. So we go 6 here. And then think we leader effect away the Nusjuro. I don't know why you do that. Okay. Ooh, okay. Ooh, thank God. that was kind of scary. But we got it. And we have everything here. Grab this. I think I want to stack it like this. And then trash this. Swing 8 at life. Minus 2k again at the Yamato. And then I just swing 6 into 2. I will be real. That was very lucky. That was very lucky. If I didn't find a 10 cost there, I would have been in a very bad spot. But oh god. That's the strength of Emu, you know? Like you have so much consistency that your luck factor just increases by a lot. Yeah. Okay, they're countering with I am Whitebeard and a 1k. Okay. Swing 6 into 2. Do you want to give me... Yeah, I didn't think so. And so here if they play 10 beard, right? Let's say they 8 cost event and take a life, you go into you're an 8k leader playing. So 1, 2, 4 in here would be like 6, 10. Okay. Okay. I mean, sure. I don't really care about Taxgate because worst case, I just don't attack with this board for 1 turn and then I just swing with it next turn. Unless they chain tax gates, I guess. But yeah, like I don't really care. Okay, they play Ezo. I'm surprised that there's still someone that's playing tax gate in this day and age. Okay, they grab a brick. They swing. I'm assuming 9 at life. Yeah, I just block and draw. Right? Use leader effect to trash that. So we don't have a 10 don't have a 10 cost elder this turn. So what we do here is we swing 8. See what they do. And depending on what they do, yeah, depending on what they do here, there's a few options. I think we can just swing another 8 is an option. How many 10 costs do I have in trash right now? I think I have 2, right? So I have 2 somewhere, either in life or in deck somewhere. Okay. Oh, they used leader effect for that. I think that was a mistake. I don't know if that was like intentional, but yeah, I think there's 2 10 costs in trash. Yeah, so I just go play out Shirahoshi. Return both 10 costs to the bottom, I'd say. Or maybe one of these, maybe? Yeah. And I think I can just pass, honestly. Like, I don't know if I should attack. I feel like I just pass. Okay. 10 beard here. I'm gonna swing 2k here, probably. And I'll just take that, that's fine. $14 at Shirahoshi. Right? Yeah. Yeah, I'll just take that. Okay, I can go for a game next turn. So here I just counter instead of blocking. Because they're gonna go like 10. 10, I can just go this and this. Right. And then next turn I just go for a game. Or I start pinging first and then see what they do. Okay, they're gonna play Uta. In which case we probably don't go for a game. Yeah. They're gonna rest 2, play Uta, is my guess. Oh no, okay. I guess I was wrong. I feel like, okay, their hand is very bricked. If they're playing 2 Otamas like that, their hand is probably pretty bricked. So, let's go with start with an 8k ping. And then I'll use leader effect, see if I get a 10 cost. I should have gone with a 7k ping now that I think about it. But okay. That's what I like to see. Leader effect. See if we get a 10 cost. We don't get a 10 cost. So we need to be very careful with what we do here. If I go 8-8, 8-8, 1-2, 1-2, block, 8. At life, let's say they take here. What do we do then? Do we just go for a game? I think we go for a game. But I want to be a bit safe with how we go for a game. So like 8 here first before we go 8 with Mars, right? 2k, 1k, 8 there, and then yeah, if they're baiting me, then this is like W bait. But I think they're bricked. I think they're bricked. So uh oh 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 okay, okay, that was nerve wracking. Ooh, okay, yeah. Um, yeah, okay. So my third 10 cost was there. Where was my last one? That was the one that I. No, no, that's it. Okay. It was 3 cards away. 3 cards away. But yeah. Ooh, ooh. Oh my god. Um, okay. One vet. Um, was it best? Do you guys think that last turn was correct? I don't know if going for game there was too risky. It was more because like I had a read on their hand and I was like, okay, I think they are like bricked, right? And so I should be able to go for game. And I don't think. I mean, I could have lived the next turn though. So I guess maybe I should have just taken the next turn, and then like risk a Roger. Maybe I just ping with a Nusjuro. Like I play out a Nusjuro, ping with Nusjuro, and then leave a bunch of Dawn up, and then just let them try to go for game. But I don't know. I mean, it worked out in the end, so all's well that ends well. But I don't know if I took an unnecessary risk there or not. Is kind of what I'm trying to think about, because they were 1k away. So if they had like a 2k or another 1k, because my reading was that they didn't have counter because they were spamming Otamas and how they were countering out the entire game. But yeah, like I don't know. I think I probably could have done that better so that I didn't have to take a risk like that. Mm. Well, anyways, current record is now 1-0. So mm, so yeah, we will wait for second round now. Uh that was a crazy game though. Next game. So yeah, looks like there's two more games going on. So we're just waiting on two games right now. What games are they? I'm just gonna take a peek. Oh, it started at 29 Luffy and Dofi. I wonder why it's taking so long. Yeah, but is there a meta breakdown? I don't know. It's kind of similar to Emu. Yeah, I think I agree. I think Ace is still a good deck, especially with like the new stuff. What new stuff does Ace get? Right, like OP in OP 14 did Ace get anything? I don't think so. Red, yeah, I don't think Ace uses any of this. Blue, yeah. So I think it's just because like Ace is still a good deck, but we didn't really get anything from the new sets. And then yeah, like no new support. That's good for Ace, and there's a lot of support going out for a lot of like other decks. People just like started playing other decks. That makes sense, yeah. But I mean, next set it gets this Zoro, and I think a lot of people are gonna hop on Ace for this Zoro. Um, Also, this Bonnie is really good. This is such a good searcher because it searches for any Straw Hat other than Bonnie, and it's like Bonnie isn't even a Straw Hat, right? So you get to search like every single Straw Hat card. So I think you play this in RG, right? RG Luffy plays this now. Maybe I will hop on RG. RG Luffy sounds really fun and really strong. For a while, really. And then in OP 15, does Ace get anything? Arguably Krieg. Arguably. Yeah, no, the Egghead. I think it. What does it replace? The Nami Searcher? Probably, right? Because you want to search for this Nami. The blocker Nami. Searches for blocker Nami. Oh yeah, this is a pretty big hit for RG, isn't it? Do you play like a Rested Dawn attacher still in RG after Nami rotates like this one? Because the best next best thing is like probably what Killer. Hmm. Makes sense. Yeah. Oh yeah, Event is rotating out, and Vivi's kind of whack. Yeah. Yeah, but going back to Ace stuff for a bit. Mm, yeah, I don't think. But Ace is getting like a really crazy support in OP 16. I don't think it's in the sim yet. Yeah, that 8 cost Newgate, I feel like could be really good. For that constant effect. The on play isn't gonna be active for like most of the game though, because it's 8K specific. But without pudding, I feel like Ace is gonna be better as well. Maybe Rygo keeps Ace in check if like people keep playing Rygo. Mm, it'll be interesting. Maybe find something. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, every single searcher just whiffed on it anyways, so that makes sense. I think that's like the one awkward thing with Red Green Luffy right now is just like Dawn attaching, but it's not the worst if you have to attach an active Dawn anyways. Mm, all right. I think there's one more match happening. It's Emu versus Red Green Luffy. So we're just waiting on that to finish, and then next should be up next round. Mm, ah, yeah, makes sense. That's actually the thing that I was thinking about was just like the four cost Usopp play on four Dawn. Uh, just seemed really awkward without a way to attach rested, but yeah, it makes sense. I mean, after that turn, I don't think you really need it anymore because your plays are like on six, you play either Sanji or six cost Luffy, and you have a Dawn to attach anyways, something like that. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I'm just waiting for maybe I'll just like host private. I should probably just like do another solo resolve. I think I need to. The two matchups that I'm scared of as Emu are Mihawk and Rosie, right? I think everything else I'm kind of fine into. Like even Boa, I think I'm like fine into. So I think I should just like do a lot of practice with it. That's a keep, and that's is that a keep? I mean, you have the four costs. I feel like you want your searchers, so yeah, like that sugar lead effect pitch. Ooh, pretty ideal start there. Um, play, but I think you don't search yet. Lead effect pitch Saturn. Swing 7 at life. Just take that. Yeah, that's true. Because late game, you're spamming like four cost Namis. You just like keep resanding five. And like if you set up properly, you have the five cost Sanjis and the four cost Usopps. That's what I'm struggling against with red green actually is like, especially if you have like a promo Robin on board, it's very uh hard for me to do anything unless I'm playing Sanji and I can do like Culverin. But yeah, I don't know. Uh, yeah. For now, I'm just gonna practice this matchup for a bit. Oh, this searches this, and then this searches like all the other stuff. Okay. Um, I think I grab this for now. Oh, next round is up, so I'll just get out of here. Uh, let's see. Do I have to stream again? Please, no. I don't want to stream again. Okay, I don't have to stream again. Phew! Okay. Roundtable is pretty rough. Roundtable is a pretty rough loss, yeah. But, like, you can play, what, Mole Pistol? Probably in this place, right? Mole Pistol. There's... What else? There's, Asabo Luffy. How big is Mole Pistol's target, actually? I'm gonna check before I have to start a game, because I'm pretty curious. It's -5. Oh, wait. Yeah, just play this. Just play Mole Pistol, right? Because Roundtable is 10? Yeah. So, yeah, I guess you're missing like half of it. You're missing UFO. Hold up. I haven't been sent the code, so I'm just gonna keep looking. UFO is like 2 for 4. So I guess it's more efficient. Yeah, nothing really equates. Okay. I'm finally been sent the code, so I'll take a look at our stuff later. Alright, against Nami. This should be one of the easier matchups for Emu. Like, one of the reasons why you play Emu is because it beats Nami, I'm pretty sure. The only thing I'm worried about in this matchup is, like, Robin spam into Pudding spam. And, like, especially if Pudding's gone, this matchup becomes so easy. But, like, right now, Pudding is still a thing, so. And we lost dice roll, so I think this is a keep, because double searcher. So, I can go Charlia, pitch a Warcury, right, yeah. Grab Saturn, pitch Warcury, leader effect, trash, pass. Here they play like a girl promo, probably. Girl promo, draw 1, trash 1, attach a Dawn to a leader, so I just swing 5. Or I play 5 alders at your service first, grab whatever, swing 5. Wonder if they take so they can get the hog back. Actually, let's leader effect first. Leader effect, okay. Wish I could grab that, but I'll grab this instead. Swing 7 actually. I don't know why I'd ever swing 5 if I don't have a play anyways. And like, I'm not gonna use Never Existed this early. But yeah, the game plan of Emu going first is still pretty simple, I'd say. You want to... Okay, they play hog back, that's fine. This turn, if they don't play something or they don't place any cards in trash for counter, I just like swing at hog back, you know? They play a 4-cost with trigger, so... Right, so just 2k out of that. And then here I just swing 6 at hogback, I think. Play Saturn. Is that a whiff? That's a whiff. That's not usual, but it is only 5 elders, so it does whiff sometimes. But it's not the worst kind of whiff. A Effect, Trash, and Nusjuro. Okay, I should have used Effect first and then Saturn, but there's not really a way of knowing. Um, it's kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is, you know. Yeah, are they gonna draw with it? No? Okay. Yeah, just keep pinging the hog back. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have all of our elders. So now we just need to find our 10 cost. Take first life here. They draw a card. Play what? 5 cost Nami. Make us take another life. That's fine too. Swing 7. I go with this. Yeah, 6, 7. 6, 7. Right. I play Mars for sure, but I don't know what I KO. I either KO Nami. I think I KO Nami. If they want to play another card from hand, that's fine. Because it's still a 6k, so I'd rather just gamble and see what card is in here. Okay, they're going 8. Interesting choice. I don't know why you'd ever go 8 instead of 6, 7. But we go 1k. And then I think we just ping 6s to the hog back here. So just swing 6 here. Swing another 6 if they don't. Actually, I don't know. If they don't take is when we don't swing 6 here. Swing 7 actually. And then pitch the Saturn. Nice. Play out you. Pitch you at this point, I think. Do you have a 6k in hand that you want to play out? Okay. Alright. Then we just pass. And then this turn, I just swing at board again. 2k. I think I take 1. Yeah. The problem with going first is that this is like really slow now. Like a very slow death. Because I can't 10 cost to stabilize as well. Okay. They Robin and then they're gonna swing 6. They don't have unblockable, so I think I just take here. Okay. Next turn I play Charlia into a Saturn. What is this? What is this? Oh my god. I think I have to do that. No shot, bro. Okay. So we swing. So they have a 4 cost with trigger now, which means that we want to swing into the Nami more than the baby 5, or more than the. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's kind of cooked. This is kind of cooked now. 6 there. Yeah. I probably should have just grabbed the never existed, pitch the Saturn, so that I have a lot of counter at least. 4k, 4k, 4k against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Block 1, counter, counter, counter. Yeah, no. I mean, this is just a concede. Yeah. The problem there was that, let's see, what did I do? When did I misplay? I think my searches, it's the Saturn whiff. It's the Saturn whiff. That was the big point. I should have leader affected first and then Saturn. Um, and then yeah, I should have used leader effect before I used Saturn because that costed me one card in hand. And then after that, the other thing was just the swings into hogback. I think I didn't swing big enough. I should have just kept like big pings into hogback instead of like 6K, you know. Getting first is also rough, of course. But yeah, I think the big thing was the Saturn whiff. That was when the game shifted. But yeah, so I think that was a pretty fast match. So I can probably slip in one casual game. Yeah, sorry, I'm not winning a box today, bro. Yeah, even the most consistent decks have those kinds of games. So that's definitely a maul into a worse hand somehow. Okay. Um, I really don't like 10 cost elders in early early hand. You know, like the problem is that they're too valuable to pitch, but they're too bricky to keep. So, um, probably a 10 cost here. It's one of those hands. It's one of those hands where I think it is 10 cost. Uh, 2K. Just ping 5. Also, did they win dice roll and then chose to go first? I just realized. Okay, Marguerite. Yeah, Marguerite is fine. Ron. Okay. Pitch another Marguerite. I misplayed. Yeah, I forgot to do this first. Okay. It's not the worst misplay because I wasn't. If I got a Saturn, I would have played a Saturn. Thank you, thank you. Okay. They play a Nami. Here 1K. Here, honestly, just like block. No? Wait, what? Why can't I? Oh, that's why. I forgot. I'll take this one then. Yeah, I forgot I don't have 7 cards in trash yet, so this isn't a blocker. Um, Lead effect, pitch this event. Play you. This is the third 10 cost we've seen, so I think I have to grab it. It's kind of rough, but it is what it is. Swing 5. Okay, play you. Trash you. KO you. Might allow them to play a Gorgon is the problem. But, yeah. I don't know. I have 2 blockers and like 3 counter events here. Oh, there's a Digimon only. Okay. Should I apply to be a Digimon judge, guys? Apparently they're adding Digimon only slots for the judge tests. What the hell? Okay. I mean, I'll just do this. I don't know why they did that, but using a femur like that. So let's see here. Sure. Okay. Play out Nusjuro and then pass, right? Leader effect first. Okay. Let's see. I'm aiming for. So today I'm aiming for X. Bro got like all of the femurs in their deck, bro. Chill, chill. But yeah, today, for the cup run, I'm more so trying to learn the matchups, but I am aiming for X1 is probably what I want to be at. X2 is still fine, but I really want to finish X1. So that's what we are aiming for. Also, I think countering that was a misplay. I should have just take that. Yeah, I should have just like taken that one and countered out of these ones. But I'll take this one and I'll block out of that one, I think. 2k. Because now, like, what happens is we can board clear, so. Yeah, I've seen all. I did not find Saturn. I did not notice that. But it's fine. I think. I don't think it matters too much in this specific game because I think I can just go 7-7-7-7 at this point and then just like win. I discarded all of my 10 costs because I'm too tired to play this this game. I just want it to be done. I don't know. There's a lot of other games still going on actually. Okay, I think I win next turn. I'm pretty sure this means I win next turn. 8. Do I block? No. Yeah, no. I just want to go for game, so it's just better for me to have this on board than that as a blocker, right? So we can go 7 face. They're probably gonna take 7 again, 7 again, 7 again, 7 again. Right, 7. Slave arrow, bounce that, grab it as a 2k. Yep. 7, 2k, 1k. Leader effect. 7 life. And then just 15 life. Yeah, I don't know. Game was pretty scuffed. This is why I don't like playing emo on the sim. It's just like kind of weird. Like weird things happen with sim emo. But I don't know. I'm just gonna like take a break until the next round. So I'm gonna just put up the screen. I'll be right back. All right. So the next round is up. Give me 1 second. All right. Let's see if I. What what table am I at? Okay. All right, I am back. Next round is up now. So yeah, in case any of you didn't know, this is a 6 round tournament, so there's gonna be 4 more rounds. Unless I decide to drop early, of course, but I never do. I play. um oh yeah. Um I joined these tournaments for practice, so I always just play it out. Yeah, there's like a bunch of bulk on my desk right now. So I was just like sorting them out a bit, because I finally had the time to. And yeah, let me just go to private here. Also, something I've noticed recently is that like they have ads on the sim now. Like, I wonder if like people pay for this space right here, or if it's just like, oh, this is my friend's thing, you know? Because this is like an ad space, like all of this, honestly. Um, yeah, no, I don't know. I feel like I always try to sort out my bulk, and then I just get a bunch more bulk, and it never ends. But I want to tidy up my place. It's kind of a mess right now, so. Gosh, I'm so sleepy right now. Yeah, same. There's like just too much bulk. Okay. Yeah. Joining game now, but I should really okay, yeah. It's just not my day today. I think this is a keep though. So, yeah. This is like my worst matchup in this meta, right? So, let's try it out. Let's see if we can win. Okay, they grab that law. Here I think I lead effect, trash, then play. Okay, thank God for lead affecting first there, because ground death. I can grab Charlia or I can grab Mars. Next turn I play Saturn anyways. And the turn after, yeah, I just take Mars. I wonder if they already have the blocker law in hand. If they have blocker law, I just swing 6 and then Saturn. Then the next turn, I think I go Mars, really. I think I go Mars the next turn. Because I'm going lower on hand size, but I'm forcing them to take a life. No, I think I just play Nostro. I think going Mars to force a life is kind of backwards thinking. Yeah. Okay. Well, they just searched for like all of their pieces, but they did miss their 4-drop turn, which is really good for me. They have promo like 2K law and they have VAT law as well, so I'm just gonna swing 5 here. Okay. Lead effect trash. Actually, I think I go like this first. Trash Peter, probably lead, and then grab a Peter. So we basically just cycled. Yeah, I just want more stuff in trash. We have Peter, Mars, Valkyrie, Nus, Saturn. So we have every single Elder. So now it's time to look for the 10 costs. But yeah, here we just 2K. They're gonna affect play what? Rosila? Yeah. Okay. Effect do this. Swing 6 and then 6 and then 6 probably is. Okay. Probably block and swing 5 again. Yep. I was gonna go 6-6-6, but then I realized I have 3 events in trash. Or in hand, so might as well just do this instead. Most likely go like what, 6K, play out 8 cost, swing 6 here, probably try to clear board a bit. If they try to clear board, I just let it go. Then next turn I play something out, hopefully. I don't know. Because my answer to Rosie right now is to just rush them down a bit. Like play a bit more aggressively than I usually would. Seems like the best way to play Rosie. Or play this Rosie matchup. But I feel like if they can just swing 6 at board, leader effect, 8 cost law, swing 6 at board again, and then use 8 cost law effect, play out like 7 cost. That's probably what they're thinking about. Is if you swing 6 with Rosie, you're not maximizing the 7 cost law's effect, but I don't think you care too much about it. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so they just hard play? Or did they... Okay, wait. I think they used leader effect on a... Hold up. What happened here? Yeah, yeah, okay. Just 2K. Swing with your Rosie Law. Yeah, that's fine. 6 life. Lead effect. Okay, that's good. So 3. So go like 8 life, 9 life, 9 life. I don't really care about getting hit too much here. So, um, yeah, because next turn, 10 cost spam, and then I can go if I keep Orcury alive. Let's see. Yeah, they're just like Dawn minusing active Dawn. It's kind of funny to see. Yeah, 6 here I just take. That's fine. They're gonna use this law's effect. Yep, trash vat law, heal, play out. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. The 9 might have been a bit greedy, but I think it's fine. Oh my god, what is going on with my hand? Yeah, I'm gonna go to 1. Uh, block, draw. 9, take. I'm gonna go to 0 actually if they swing that. Yeah. 6 to 6, because I don't really care about that right now. They have hand rip law, but I don't know if they want to play it out. Okay. Play you, use effect, trash you, play all of these guys. Grab a 10 cost here because I have a lot of counter already, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5. So just swing 8. They'll probably go I love you in 1K or something. Okay. We could play another 4 cost, but no, I don't think we need to. And then we just go 7, 7, 7, 7. Yeah, go 7, 7, 7, 7. Play another 10 cost. Leave a bunch of Dawn up. Yeah, well, that pudding emu is kind of disgusting actually, because this is fine. I don't know why you'd ever swing 8 into emu. Do they want a hand rip law? Is that why? Are they pinging here to like make me use counter events and then they're gonna hand rip law after when the pool is dried up? I'm not entirely sure what the game plan is here. Are you swinging or are you not? I don't have all day here. Yeah, I think it's better to counter still instead of this because I want that one more swing. Even though this nets me a card. Okay. Probably play 2 of them. Yep. Alright. Yeah, that's why I wanted the one more swing. So 7, 7, 7, 7. They're gonna play out a I love you and a beam sword at some point. If they don't beam sword here, okay, they're bullet string. Okay, that's fine. 7 still work. Okay. Grab promo law. So 9 instead? 7, I think, is fine. Yep. Leader effect. Play you. Your effect. Saturn. I don't actually want a 10 cost anymore. I want a Nusajuro. I mean, ideally I want this, but yeah, I don't want 10 cost anymore because next turn I'm going for a game anyways, and I already have a Nusajuro in hand. Here we attempt to kill the law, and let's see what they do. Do they take a life or do they let it go? Okay. That's totally fine because now we can go. This is an 8. That'll become a 6. So. Like 9 to 6. Forcing them to have two 2Ks basically. And then 6 to 6. Yeah. Alright. So then now they have work or like yeah, Usohachi and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 swings. So this one we go with and then 1 grab a 2K. Let's see. 9, 9, 9, 6. So it's more like 8, 8. 8, 8. So like 8, 8, 8, 9, I think. So I think I lose because I lack the counter. Can I bait them into a worse swing? 12. There you go. 2K, 2K, 1K, 1K. Yeah. I think here I block to make them second guess themselves a bit. But yeah, I think it's a loss here. Unless they just don't swing at life for some reason with the law. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yep. Of course. I think would it have been better for me to block with the Warcury last turn instead of swinging 7s? Or would it have been better for me to... Let's see. Not grabbing the 10 cost was the right move. What would have been a better move? But yeah. So I'm X2 now. But just trying to think. I think it would have been better for me to go and play. If I had 2 Warcuries, if I didn't counter as much, I think that was it. Like the last turn, if I didn't counter as much, I would have had a counter for this. So I probably should have just blocked with the Warcury. I think was the big deciding factor there. I was kind of betting on them countering with the Usohachi or not having Usohachi, but yeah, I think going 8 as well instead of or 9 instead of 7 might have been a better move. So, that's probably it. I think that's it at least. But yeah, I don't know. We'll check. We'll see what happens in the next few games. Mm, yeah. I don't know. Did you guys notice anything? At like if I misplayed or anything at any point during the game? They didn't find their blockers is the big thing. But the double blocker was really hard to get through. So I think I should have just like I probably should have just blocked with the Mercury. How many more matches? There's two more matches that we're waiting for. So, should be in a bit. Should be in a bit. Yeah, that's fair. I was thinking of like going for game because of um or like I was thinking of racing them because I know that in the long run I'd lose if I was playing too safe, right? Like if I was playing too safe and they played more and more blockers, I know that I didn't have a chance of winning the game, and that's why I decided to do that. But yeah, I think you're right. I think it's very much a I should have blocked with Warkiri and just taken the card. You know, I think that was a bit greedy. You're right. Hmm. Okay, that's good to know. So I guess I'll just swing like 999 instead of 7777. Um. Yeah. Okay, that's good to know. Um. Yeah, because I kind of tried to do that after as well with the Mars forcing ability and then swing into board. But I think I should have distributed the Dawn better, and I should have probably yeah just blocked with the Valkyrie. That was I think that was the big misplays. Yeah. Okay. I think I have a better idea of the Rosie matchup though now. So that's good. I do know that this Rosie low rolled a bit. I think they misplayed a bit too, because they only had one Rosie law the entire game. But other than that, yeah, I think other than that, it's just a balancing act of aggroing them down, but also not exposing myself. Yeah. Um, I think yeah. So there's three more rounds. I'm out of the running for any prizing, but that's fine. I never play for the prizing anyways. But I think these what feels nice about these losses, or at least they're like, I can pinpoint where things happened, and it's not just like I didn't draw a certain card. I think that's what I like about playing Emu. It's just like it's very skill based, uh, and that's what Sanji used to be. But then like my recent Sanji losses, I can't pinpoint where I misplayed and what I could have done better. Yeah, there's one more match happening right now. Let me take a peek. It's Dofi versus UP Luffy. So many stally decks right now. That's crazy. Mm, mm. Oh yeah. While we're waiting as well. So talked about the ban list, but I think the new starter deck 30 seems really good. Since they revealed like all the cards for it, I think. 6K engine sounds really interesting. I was looking at like 6K cards, right? Like I wonder if you can search. I think you can. Yeah. I was looking through the like 6K cards or 6K power cards, and there's some pretty interesting ones. So like there's this Shanks, um, as like a very defensive blocker that unbricks a lot of your plays. There is, um, hold up, let me try to like wonder if I can make the quality higher. Oh, that's really stretchy now. Let's see if this is better. Hmm. Oh, 1 second. Hmm. Is this better now? Okay. I don't know if that's what if that fixed the quality issues though. Um, but there's like Shanks. There's like the Marine. I don't know when we're getting the Marine stuff, so I'm gonna ignore those. There's a Yasop. I think is gonna be really good for the deck, just making you a 7K leader, right? Um, like you become a 7K 4 life leader. It's a 6K stat line, so it's perfect for the deck since a lot of the stuff is just 6K. Um, there you go. Okay. There's I mean you also have like 2K counters. You also have Iron. I don't know if you play Iron though. Like 7 cost, 6K with no counter is kind of rough. You do have the Sanji that I don't think you play because you have like 2 rush bodies that are better anyways. Like the Ace and the Luffy, I think you play for sure. Um, and there's also Wapol. Like I just realized that you can play Wapol in this deck. um, it's pretty slow, but if you manage to get an attack in with it, it's pretty good because it's like you attach 1 Dawn to it, minus 2K plus 2K. Like that's kind of crazy. It's like a 9K minus 2K, 9K swing with minus 2K, power reduction to board. So, um, but yeah, okay. Next round is up, so gonna just keep playing here. Let's see what we get this time. Another ace. Okay. They win dice roll, so they're gonna go second, right? Like no brainer there. This I think I maul because 10 costs at start of turn. Lead effect, trash a Mio's guard, I think. Yeah, I have to grab that anyways. But that's really rough. I hate that. That's probably one of the worst searches that could have happened. At least I hit something, so I'm not gonna complain too much. But I am playing Emu, right? um, let's lead effect trash and Mio's guard again. We do get a fork Dawn play, so that's nice. Charlia, I think, is really good, but yeah, so we play Charlia, grab a Peter or a Mars. I think a Peter. And then we want to trash the Mars. No. Trash Warcury, even though it's a bit risky. Jupiter is way too good for the going first curve to trash. And Mars is good in this matchup because they play a lot of 4 and 5 costs. So here they swing 6. I think I'd take because I need a good 4 Dawn play. Pitch Charlia. Grab you. Okay. I should have just swung 6 first and then played the Warcury, but I don't think it matters too much. We have not found a Saturn, which is a bit concerning. Yeah, not finding the Saturn is pretty concerning. Mars, I think Nusjuro. No, we don't have a Nusjuro either. That's great. In which case, I think we block here. Okay, Nusjuro is now in hand. I think they play Yamato here, swing 7. So I take this one, I think. Or are they putting here? They could pudding, which I don't think I'd mind. Yeah. Because I really need that Saturn. Okay, there we go. We found Saturn. So swing 8. Yeah, that pudding's actually really good for me because I got I got what I needed basically from it. But yeah, well, don't have to worry about that for too much longer. Card's banned now, so 7 cost, 6 cost, 6 cost. So I have everything in trash. So what do I want? So what do I want in hand, right? I want, if I play Saturn, I can then play Saturn and Peter next turn. If I grab Mars, I can play Mars next turn, KO the Marco. I don't think it's Nusjuro. I think it's Mars or Saturn. I'm just trying to think if it's better for me to go Saturn Peter or just Mars. I think Mars. Mars seems like a better play. And then go like that, and then just pass. They're gonna go 8 cost event into 10 beard, swing 8/8. I think I event from 1. Oh, okay. They're not going. Are they going to 8 cost 6? 6 of pudding? Okay. 8/6. I'll counter out of all of them. Then, like, But yeah, I'm glad I got this now. Do I want to? I think I do. Yeah. I think it's now better for me to play Nusjuro over Mars because now I can just clear this way instead. Okay. Swing 5 to 4. They most likely let this go. Okay. They're gonna block this one, so right. They're just gonna block here. Which is fine by me. I mean, what that means is I get to KO it with Mars this turn. Okay. So in this case, I just go 6 life minus 2k to Newgate, and then I just pop the Nusjuro, and then just like hard pressure on Newgate, I think. So we can go like this, play this out, trash you, play out everyone, use your effect, grab a 2k, and go like that. Your effect, trash you, they get to draw 3 cards, and then just swing 9 to 8. I should have sung 8 to 8. I don't know why I sung 9. I wanted to swing 10, but because I don't think they've used leader ability yet, so just swing 8 to 8. Pass. Or maybe I should have just sung to life. Yeah. That's fine. I think I just block with both of my stuff this turn. They have 3 attacks that they can do. Okay, grab Yamato, grab Uta. Okay. They go 10, 14. 5 swings that are gonna come for me here. But yeah, I just block both. I think they're thinking about going 12 at life. Yeah. They most likely have Roger. So this is what I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking about Roger. If they have Roger, can I go for game this turn? No. So I need to counter out of this, which means I need 2k. I need to counter out of this with every single card in my hand, if I do. Is that fine? Can I go for game? 8? No, there's no way. So yeah, I need to just counter out, because if I don't, then they play Roger next turn and then I lose. This way I have another way of fighting back, at least. right? Because if I went Nus, that's 3, so I have 8, 8, 8, 8. Yeah, like there was no way I was going for game that turn. Mm, 10 here? I can't go 10, 10, 10 is the problem. So, lead effect, just trash this immediately. 10 to... grab you. There's 3 more cards on top, so... 1, 2, 3, yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I think going first into ace in this matchup, and then they were able to chain 10 beard, 10 beard, 10 beard, I think is just a bit too rough. If I take this, then they're gonna Roger, so I have to block first. Okay, no Roger that I have to worry about anymore. So I think I take. Because they go 13, like 14, 14. So 13, and then 6 plus 8, 14, yeah. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So, hold up. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, so, I mean, I just lose here. Unless they don't swing? How many 4K events do I have in trash? Yeah, but... So they don't have Roger. Okay, so I was scared for no reason. I should have just taken. But I wasn't able to go for game that turn because they still have like 3 2Ks here, a 1K there, and they were 8K. Oops, sorry. I think I focused too much on trying to remove a 10 beard, which wasn't happening. But I was doing that partly because I was scared of Roger. Um, mm, yeah, what a cheater playing banned cards. Well, I don't have to worry about that anymore. Soon. Yeah, X3 means that I'm probably gonna start pairing into drops. Yeah, the free 10 cost Whitebeard is just kind of rough. The free 10 costs like yeah, going second into 3 Whitebeards. The pudding, yeah, the pudding did like rip some cards out of hand and screwed up the stack, but I think it was not the worst pudding in the world because it did give me Saturn, but I think yeah, it was just like the free 10 beard chain was really rough. Yeah. Also, I think early on, I was cycling out my counter a bit too much. I think I in this matchup I probably should just counter with the 7 cost Peter, unless hold up. trying to think because I value Peter a lot on my going first curve. If I have to go first as Emu, right? I think the ideal curve would be Charlia into like another search, swing six. Then the next turn, I play Saturn, swing six, leave one Dawn up for counter if need be. Um, and then the next turn is Mars. Leave one Dawn up as counter, swing six with leader. Wait, I would be at seven. So I think it's still Mars because they play a lot of five costs. Unless they didn't play any five costs. Not being able to handle the Marco early was another thing, I think. I wasn't able to get rid of the Marco early. I think I should have probably pressured it a tiny bit more. Because then they were able to get a lot of value just swinging with it. So after Mars, it would be Peter. And I could have skipped the Mars step and just went Peter immediately as well. If I'm able to go like Saturn Peter, it would have been really good as well. But that's why I value Peter a lot in first curve because then I can go 777 and then the next turn I can play like a Nusjuro with 7k power. So maybe I hold too much value on Jupiter. I think, yeah, just not being able to get rid of the Marco early in that match was also rough. But yeah, 10 beer chain is really good. mm. Um, how many matches are still going on? 7 more. Yeah. Oh, I need to update my record. Yeah. At this point, I might drop. Just because I'm not entirely sure. If my next match is a drop, then I'll drop. I think is how it's gonna be because I think a lot of people have dropped or the matches by this point might not be good practice. I don't know. For now, I'll probably just like play some games. It's kind of funny because like all of my warm up games I've been winning, right? So I think it's competition in the Chinoize Cup on Mondays. I think is where everyone is at. I think everyone plays on Mondays, and so the concentration of players is a bit better. It's probably it. Okay, Rosinante. Good practice. Yeah, losing dice roll as well. This is a keep because of that. Um, leader effect trash. Grab Charlia. Next turn we play Charlia. Play out Sugar. Okay, they tap the Sugar immediately, which I think is a mistake since I'm gonna swing 5 into it immediately. I guess not as much of a mistake because they found Law, but grab that, trash that, lead effect, do that, pass. They're gonna swing 6, play Rosie, leader effect, play promo Law. Okay, swing 7 is also fine. I think I take. I think with Emu you just take early life unless you're playing into blue, is what I've noticed. Okay, hand rip Law. Trashed 2 really good cards from hand, but it is what it is. Just swing lead effect, trash, play, grab you, swing 6. I don't think I have a Nustro yet. Peter, Saturn, Mercury, Mars, yeah. Mm, but because they played Hand Rip Law, they can't play Rosy Law this turn, which is pretty nice. This turn I can force them to take a life by going Mars. They play this Law? This is such a buns card. Why would you ever play this? 2k. No shot you're playing free cost Law, right? Okay. That's fine. Six at this Law. Okay. Lead effect. Mars. Grab that. Pass. For some specific matchup. Okay. I mean, I kind of see it being decent, but like, it requires so much setup to the point where it doesn't really matter anymore. I feel like is how I feel about it, at least. But I'm not a Rosy player, so I guess maybe there's something I'm not seeing here. A bit rough, but it is what it is. 8-8. Yeah, and then next turn. Okay. Sure, that's fine. I'm assuming they play 8 cost Law here. Swing 6. Oh, do they not have it in hand? They might not have it in hand. Ideally for them, they play 8 cost Law, trash something, heal, play 7 cost Law, ramp, play big. Yeah, okay, they do have it. 6 and a 9. So I take this one. I do know they have unblockable on Law characters. Rosy Law is a Law, so okay. And then grab a 2k. So we can go 7 at life. Or let's go 8. I think 8 is better. Trash that. And now they don't have life. So I can actually just straight up KO the Law. I already have a 10 cost. Do I need the 1k? 1, 2, 3. I don't think I do, but I already have a 10 cost. I'll grab this and I'll put this at top. Trash this, KO that. Swing 8 to 6. And then another 8 to 6. Okay. They block counter 1. I'm assuming, yeah, I'm assuming they have the I love you, but this pass here. Next turn depends on what they do here. 2k out of this one. I'll protect the Nesjiro. Okay. So 6, and then they have 2 more swings, so I think I block this one because I want to see what I draw. Okay. And what did they play here? Okay. They played the 7 cost law. If they want to swing again, then do I care as that much about Nesjiro sticking? I care enough to block. Cause I like if they swing with this, then okay, yeah, sure. I'll actually they're gonna play a 4 cost blocker here. So I'm gonna do this and this. If they play a 4 cost blocker, then we can. Oh, they don't play a. Okay. They don't play a blocker at all, so it's actually really good. Bullet string? I'm assuming it's bullet string. Oh? K. 1k. Okay. Which case we go this. If they go bullet string, then we go. Okay. Then leader effect. Pitch this. Play that. Grab a Nesjiro or Mars. I think a Nesjiro. So that's like a 4 out of 8. So okay. You're an 8k right now, and you're a 7k. So I'll just go 7 to 5. 7 to 5 here. All 4, so I have 1. So yeah, 2, 3. 8 to 8 or 9 to 8. 9 to 8 might be good. 8 to 8 because I think they're gonna use I love you. Okay. Or beam sword. Yeah, beam sword rests the blocker. Let's see. 3 swings. I have to counter 1. This actually isn't as bad as I thought it was from initial testing, but also I feel like this person misplayed a lot. So what can he do? 8, 8, 10, 10, 11, 12? 11, 12. I know that ground def is here, and I know all of my events are here, so I could counter, but I should just block. Uh, they can go 5-5-8 or 5-6-7-6-6-6. They can also go 14k. 2k, 1k, 1k, 1k is a yeah. So now I think they just go 5-6-7, and then they just win. 5-6-7, yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't have sung that last swing. That was the mistake in this game. Yeah, I kind of forgot about Beam Sword, and I was just worried about Love You. But if I just didn't swing pass, I would have just won this turn. Because then block this, block that, and there was actually no way for him to win. But I think I'm starting to grasp the winning strategy against Rosie, so that's nice. What match is still going on? There's a Boa versus Dofi going on, so I guess that's still happening. Yeah, that's the last match. Um, yeah, I think I'm starting to get the Rosie matchup more, which is nice because this is prep for regionals. Like that's the only reason I'm doing this. I just need to like uh grind out games. So mm, oh yeah. So I'm sure you guys know this already, but like there's the whole like Red Bull Dawn shenanigans is so funny to me. How there's like everyone in the Red Bull finals has to bring their own Dawn, right? Uh, so I'm wondering like how many people sold all their Dawn, because that would be really funny if you like sold all your Dawn and then they're like, oh, you have to bring your own. I wonder if they're gonna be like, as long as you have the double Dawn, you're fine, or like you have to bring like all of it be Red Bull Dawn. Um, because it says, I don't know. Mm, anyways, I think the next round is up. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I got to buy. Okay, I'm just gonna drop since I got to buy. So that's kind of what I figured was gonna happen. So, yeah. So yeah, I just dropped out. Final record is X free. So, um, just need the official double done. Yeah. Maybe I can sell mine. I have two right now. So, um, yeah, maybe I'll sell mine. Who knows? I was trying to sell mine anyways. I'll be at the Dallas regionals in like next weekend, right? So I assume there's gonna be some people there that might be looking for some. I'll just bring my set just in case, um, because I'm not gonna use them ever again. I don't think I'm not really a fan of the design, anyways. So if I can sell them for a good price, I'll just sell it. Oh yeah, thanks for sticking around and giving me some tips. I will practice some more for regionals. Next week I'll do Chinoize Cup again and do probably an emu run again, just because I need to get better at emu. I think today was, yeah, some slight misplays here and there. I think the ace. Let's see. Rosie, I think I overextended a bit and I didn't block a 4 Curie. The Nami, I think, was actually like just luck. I just did not see what I needed to see. Ace curved out, but I think I also could have done better just focusing on life instead of focusing on board. I was a bit too scared of Roger. So, yeah, that's probably what I thought. But yeah. No, it's all good. It's all good. I mean, you've chatted plenty. But yeah, I could also like stream more in the future, but for now I think I'm just doing like Mondays. You'll get a ping when I stream, so yeah. Thank you for sticking around and have a good